Matina Gravahan in the Philippines is prone to flooding due to its low-lying topography and its proximity to the Davao River. During heavy rainfalls or typhoons, the river overflows and causes flooding in the surrounding areas, including Matina Gravahan. The flooding can result in damage to homes, infrastructure, and agricultural land, as well as pose a threat to the safety and well-being of the residents. Efforts to mitigate and manage flooding in the area include the construction of flood control structures, dredging of the river, and the implementation of early warning systems. Despite these efforts, the risk of flooding remains a concern for the community. In the Philippines, laws and regulations related to flooding are primarily under the jurisdiction of the national government, particularly the Department of Environment and Natural Resources (DENR), the Department of Public Works and Highways (DPWH), and the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council (NDRRMC). Some relevant laws include: 1. Republic Act No. 10121, the Philippine Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Act of 2010, which provides for the establishment of policies, plans and programs to reduce disaster risk, including flooding. 2. Republic Act No. 6716, the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees, which outlines the ethical standards and responsibilities of public officials in addressing issues such as flooding and disaster management. 3. Presidential Decree No. 1067, the Water Code of the Philippines, which governs the appropriation, control and conservation of water resources and aims to mitigate the impact of flooding through proper water resource management. Local laws and regulations may also exist in various provinces and municipalities to address flooding and its impacts. It's important to check with local government authorities for specific laws and regulations related to flooding in a particular area in the Philippines. We have interviewed some of the residents in Matina Gravahan.
Nabay ginabuhat ng barangay diri sa ating kanaparehan ng magrekorida, manawag tin na pagpataas ng tubig ba na pwede man rescue na ma-rescue di ba? Panlikas na mo kay mutaas na ang baha ana na ate. Sa pa ilang laing ginabuhat pag kanang na action ay kusog ang ulan.
Man sila kana maghauswa sila nga kinala mag-andam nun kay rescue tamo diya kay anam na kadako ang tubig.
Salamat kay ha.
Are the main causes of the flooding in this area? Unsa pinaka-main na cause ng mga bado na yan?
Marami niya kay tungod ng gusto mo kay
Tapos kayo, maigodan sa tubig.
May lang ulan, may gani ka na dahil na. Pero mag-agi lang yapon ang tubig tungod kay namay na kung kanag.
Sa inyo, sir, sa kadako ang epekto sa baha sa inyo ang panginabuhin?
Kayo yung natagandami.
Panawag sa lang kayo.
Makailan doon din.
Puro mulunok.
Ang isa mo kung
Pero pwede mo kaya?
Matanda na ang dami sir baka na unsa yung ganahan na improvement diri kanang may tabo para di na kayo magbaha diri sa Gravahan.
Ang ganahan ng tanam mo kanang mahumanag yan ng guide. Tapos isa pa diya nga nag-aagay sila ng kanang culvert diya ba kay gamay ra kayo gikuan nila kanang gibuhat nganang mo pagbaha diya siya mo kuan ng baha mo pundo. Hindi kayo ang kuan halos dali sa tubig. Kay gamay ra ang culvert kay gibutang. Dapat mo naging solusyon ni tagaan nato ng solusyon kana nga culvert diha kay kung magkusugong ulan diha mo gud ang tubig diha sa yulim diha mo gud moagi kanan tapos magkuat kung sugat pa sa tao bigsa mo tigid kada ko ang kuan dire nya isa ra ka bukang kuan 75 ra ang kadako digid tumakaya ang dapat ato tung 100 ang ta nga makuan tao makasunod ang tao bang dili siya mo kuan moto talag culvert ang dapat ibutang diha siya ang amount unta atong plano diha i-maintenance nila kay para ang mga basura na makuan dili mo sagit
Madawat niyo sa
Sakto na po para makakuan mo sir makakuan kasi sa kapamilya ng mga bugas.
Maabot mag kilos ang uban sa isinta gani.
Salamat.
Our solution or ways how to reduce the flooding in Matina Gravahan. 1. Clearing and widening of waterways. One possible solution for the flooding in Matina Gravahan is to clear and widen the existing waterways in the area. This will help improve the flow of water during heavy rainfall and reduce the risk of flooding. Installation of drainage systems. Installing proper drainage systems in the area can also help alleviate flooding. This includes constructing gutters, drainage pipes and culverts to direct water away from residential areas and towards designated drainage outlets. Erosion control measures. Implementing erosion control measures, such as planting vegetation along riverbanks and slopes, can help stabilize the soil and prevent erosion during heavy rainfall. This will also help reduce the amount of sediment entering waterways, which can contribute to flooding. Community awareness and preparedness. Educating residents about flood risks and providing information on emergency preparedness can also help mitigate the impact of flooding in Matina Gravahan. This can include creating evacuation plans, stocking up on emergency supplies, and implementing early warning systems. Overall, a combination of these solutions, along with proper planning and coordination between government agencies and the local community, can help address the flooding issues in Matina Gravahan and reduce the risk of future flooding events.